additional grant. Again, this is under 115. Now tell me, what is additional grant? How is it different from supplementary? And what is additional grant?
सप्लीमेंट्री तो मतलब सब बाद में अनाउंस होता है, और एडिशनल ग्राउंड आई थिंक पहले से अनाउंस रहता है लेकिन दिया बाद में जाता है.
नहीं, I'll tell you. ठीक है. Additional grant is suppose if the need arises in the financial year, current financial year, for a new expenditure or service not contemplated in the budget of that year. Understood? If this is a grant given to AG, that is additional grant is a grant granted to a new service scheme. Can be a new service, new scheme, new expenditure not contemplated in the budget at all. You can say was not contemplated. Key it जो budget था that was presented, that we studied in the previous classes, उसमें उस scheme के बारे में there was no expenditure mentioned, and that scheme was also not mentioned. But you cannot run the government in that. कभी कभार mid of the year, the government releases a new scheme. So that is a new expenditure or a new service, right? उसके लिए you need additional funds. It is not a supplementary fund. But for a supplementary grant, this service or the scheme is already mentioned in the budget of that year. कि पहले से ही पता है, लेकिन वो जो expenditure that was allocated to it was insufficient. So you're supplementing more funds to it. That is all. Additional grants का मतलब ये है कि during the financial year, the government wants to bring out a new scheme, which is not there in the budget. So uske liye, the new scheme which is not mentioned in the budget, you need more funds to fund it. And therefore you exploit or you tap into the additional grant scheme. Understood? Okay. Yeah. Let's say,
Yes, sir.
let's say Digital India 2.0. Government wants to bring it mid of the year. So uske liye you'll need an additional grant, right? I hope all of you have understood. Should I write? Okay, I'll write the purpose here. To fund a completely new activity started during financial year but was not mentioned in the AFS/budget. Fine. Easy. Understood, all of you. Okay, not too technical. It's all in the name. Supplementary grant, it's there in the name. Title mein hi hai, supplementary. Additional, same in the title. Now, thirdly, let's go and see what is the third grant. We've covered supplementary grant. We've covered additional grant. Now we are left with excess grant. Okay, all of these come under Article 115. Okay. Now what is excess grant? What is excess grant? I'll tell you. an excess grant happens when if the money already allotted for a service is spent, or if the money is spent more than what is authorized by a parliament for a service. Okay, when money is spent more, I will write that in red, more than what was authorized by the parliament for a service or scheme. Then what happens? Now this budget or this grant has a separate procedure. Okay, it has a separate procedure such as oh this 1 second. Yeah. So we were talking about excess grant wherein the money is spent, money is already spent. That is why we write spent more than what was authorized by the parliament for a service or scheme. So what happens is that there